game. Charles and I return after the break. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Man open left side is Brown. That throw good for 4. It's second down. And quickly they get to the line.
Team, get ready. Team, regular. Check 43. Team, get ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Palmer now to throw on third down. It's caught. Nelson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On first down, it's Palmer. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jermaine Gresham, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cards continue to pour it on. And the lead will grow by one more. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down.
Here we go. Red 38. Black round. Black round. Ohio.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Going deep here for Watkins. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Hey, Mike 51. Black round. Black round. Black round. Check 9. I got it. I got motion.
indeed go for it. It's Taylor. He's going to let it go again. And it is incomplete. No, not a good sign here. He is still down on the field. And he's obviously an integral part of this offense. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. John Brown, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals add on. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike, and that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got zero.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw is Taylor. And he finds a man on a crossing route. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's real.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice?
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyrod Taylor keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Bills claw one back. And his kick is right through. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And Gresham has it left side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Play clock winding down. Palmer gives to Johnson on the draw. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. throw on first down here with Palmer. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth.
Tight end left. Tight end left. We got 4. Deep. Sally 19. Sally 19. Let's go.
Throwing now. Palmer on first down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. But clearly one of his advantages is a pass. And now this one's intercepted. A third interception for Palmer. A great read, and it's picked off. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another.